Hi there guys, I hope you are having a good day. Now on the 24th of July, Joyce will show down against Carlos Takam, and he said he is going in there and looking for a stoppage. He's not going in there looking to go rounds with Carlos Takam. I mean, he might take him a round or two, but he is definitely hoping to take him out. And we have recently saw some sparring footage between him and Alan Babic. They were going at it, and Alan Babic said although Joyce looks slow, he measures every shot, and it's surprising how those shots catch up to the fighter across from Joyce. And I have to say I can understand that, because Joyce does seem to be able to land scoring blows. Even in there with a young challenger like Daniel Dubois, he was still able to land punches, and realistically Dubois was unable to get out of the way of many of them, specifically the jab. I mean, Joyce didn't really vary it all that much other than the jab, but he knew what punch would land, he knew what would bother Daniel Dubois, and he stuck to that. He mixed things up as the fight progressed. You could see the skill level and, more importantly, the experience from Joyce in the Dubois fight, and you will see that again against Carlos Takam. Now, I do believe that Carlos Takam is on the slide. He's not the same fighter he once was, but he can still bring it, and it will make it for an entertaining contest. With Joyce sparring Alan Babic, you can see what kind of contest Joyce is expecting. Because although he is going in there with an older Carlos Takam, he is not going to underestimate him. That's one thing that Joyce hasn't done. I don't think I've ever really seen him do that, underestimate anyone. He gives everyone the respect they deserve. The same will apply for Carlos Takam, because Takam, at his best, is a danger for anyone around Joyce's level, around European level. Obviously, it is unfortunate for Joyce, who was hoping to fight Alexander Usyk for that WBO interim title, but things never came together, and that has caused the heavyweight division to have a little bit of a hold up when it comes to challengers getting their opportunity. I mean, look at the position Dillian Whyte is in, but nevertheless, Joyce has his fight now and he can get back to being active. Takam next. I would imagine that Joyce is capable of stopping him. I'm not entirely convinced that that will happen. I don't think that Joyce will have that concussive punching power to stop him. I think that he can win quite convincingly. He could break him down, but I think that Carlos Takam is too tough, and I think that it's going to take something big to be able to stop him. I mean, we saw what happened with Derek Chisora, two huge overhand rights, and that is what stopped Carlos Takam. I'm not entirely sure that Joyce has that kind of pop on his punches. He might do, he might surprise me, he might even stop him through accumulation, but Joyce isn't someone who has that one big knockout punch. He's more of a fighter who will back the opponent up, the fighter who will apply pressure and break them down, break them mentally and physically, like he did Daniel Dubois. That is the kind of stoppage that Joyce is capable of getting. He might even do that to Carlos Takam, but it will be an entertaining fight, and you can expect both fighters to not want to take a step back in this contest on July 24th. Anyway guys, what are your thoughts on this? Make sure you leave your thoughts in the comments below. Also leave a like and grab that subscribe button. Thanks guys.